Gary, an eventful 4-2 win over Harrow Borough this afternoon. What did you take from today's performance?
Plenty to work on. I think there's no question when you're in pre-season and you've still got 4 games to go. There's some bits that you need to fine-tune and get better at. We dropped a different shape into the side today, and we will do that again on Monday. We wanted to commit to 4 halves of football in this shape that I think allows us to get our offensive threat on the pitch. But when you do that, there is going to be moments that you're not quite happy about. The distances in between the back line and maybe the 3 lines of the team were not quite where they needed to be. Hence, there were some moments in there that we didn't like. But in general, it's a 4-2 win. We've shown really good quality offensively. Could have been quite easily a lot more in front first half with chances we've had, and there was more chances in the second half. But and what we need to make sure we do, we're a little bit more stingy defensively and maybe not give up the chances we've given up today. Because on another day, we may not be able to get 4 at the other end.
It certainly wasn't the best day for football, with it raining for most of the afternoon. How do you think the conditions played a part today, and do you think that helped in some cases with the attacking play?
Yes, I think as we grew into the game it did, but I thought for the first 10-15 minutes we struggled with it, and I think both teams did. There was a lot of overhit passes and a lot of miscontrolled passes, and that's because we've played a whole pre-season on a dry, slow pitch, and today there was a real zip to the pitch. So if I had every player up here on the video, I'm sure they would tell you they would prefer today's conditions surface-wise, but there was a swirling wind as well, so that made it a bit tricky and difficult defensively. But I'd take the rain all day long. It's proper football weather.
You made many substitutions throughout the game. Everybody made a real contribution. You've got real competition for places this season.
Well, if you look at the 6 subs we made on 60 minutes, we obviously were set up to just make one on 45. Alan's just back into full training, and we didn't want to go no more beyond the 45. So him and Brooklyn was always planned. We also had the 60-minute plan because we'll flip that again on Monday. But if you look at I think it was 6 subs we made, didn't we, at 60 minutes. You think you bring Addy on, you bring Brad on, you bring Louis on, it's Malachi on, it's Addy. It's just, the strength of the group is there for all to see. I said it to the boys and in the changing room pre-match that, now we're at the business part of pre-season. This middle part is where you stake your claim for them last couple of games, because the last couple of games we really got to start homing in on the starting side for the 12th against Kingstonians. So these next 3 games, like today, Hendon on Monday, and obviously Dartford on Saturday, stake your claim. And I thought there was an intensity to our game today. I thought there was, like you just said, everyone contributed, everyone played their part. Brilliant to see Moses get another goal, Frankie get a goal, Alfie get a goal, and Brad just can't stop scoring, can he? But it's coming for Addy. He's been nursing a couple of little niggles and knocks, and he'll play bulk minutes, I would guess, on Monday, and I'm sure the goals will follow for him as well.
Next up, we take on one of your former sides, Hendon. Do you feel like your side is coming together ahead of the forthcoming campaign? Yeah,
it's not completely where I want it. It's not perfect currently. There's still bits to work on, but that's what pre-season's for. It's a completely new group of players. If you think there's only 3 that were remaining really from last year, maybe 4, it tells you that everyone's got to find out each other's strengths and weaknesses and characters as well. So yes, it's coming together, but it's still a work in progress. But we'll get there.
Thank you, Gary.